This is video 4 of 5 in the ketamine-assisted psychotherapy process series. In this video, we're going to cover the various types of experiences you may have while on ketamine. A typical ketamine journey session will last somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, regardless of the way in which you receive the ketamine. And I mean 2 to 3 hours total. This includes sitting together in the room, settling in, any medical support, and taking in the actual ketamine medicine. It includes the time you are under the effects of the medicine, and some gentle time coming out of the ketamine journey experience. Ketamine has this ability to act like a chameleon, meaning its effects can change and will vary depending on how it's taken, the dosage, and other personal factors unique to you. At lower doses, you will likely still be aware that you're in the room with me doing a ketamine medicine session. We'll still be playing music, and you'll likely be wearing eye coverings. Using ketamine at lower doses can also have the ability to lower your psychological walls that have built up over time. This softening may allow for more engagement and processing than typically available in traditional talk therapy. During this time, you may experience a nice break from your usual mental state, such as if you have an overactive mind, your thinking mind may slow down or pause for a bit. Working in this way could be an opening for us to connect or make peace with parts of yourself, which may free up your life in ways you may not have even known going into this work. So with the low dose session, it's more likely there could be some interaction between us during the ketamine journey, though this isn't always the case. Click up here to see an example of my own personal ketamine experience during my training. At a moderate dose, you may experience something along the lines of an out-of-body experience or dreamlike quality that may or may not include visuals. You might find yourself traveling through subterranean caverns or outer space. This would not be surprising given that ketamine is a medicine with psychedelic properties, yet it's technically classified as a dissociative, meaning it can induce a disconnection from your thoughts or identity. You might remember painful or traumatic experiences from the past, but usually from a removed vantage point with less anxiety. You might make contact with different parts of yourself that have been hidden away yet are still unconsciously driving things and getting in the way of you living your best life. At moderate to high doses, you may have a sense of leaving the room or earth altogether. Your perception of yourself can drastically change, such as your sense of time and space, shapes and dimensions folding into each other. You might experience a deep feeling of connectedness to the important people in your life. You may or may not notice how your breathing has shifted or slowed way down. We want to welcome whatever the ketamine medicine experience has in store for you. You will always come back, and I will be right there alongside you. At a high dose, you may have a full-on experience of bliss, oneness with consciousness or the universe. The memory of yourself housed in a human body is dissolved. Again, this may be a positive experience for one person, while very scary for someone else. There could be a feeling of utmost connection to a higher power, if that's within your personal philosophy. The experiences I just described are not comprehensive, meaning there are some things that I may have missed, and the experiences may blend together as there are no rigid boundaries between them, and they are not necessarily dependent on the specific dosing or how you receive the ketamine. Individual differences matter in the ketamine medicine experience. I'll leave you with one of my favorite phrases I recently heard, which is, "Your mileage may vary." The reason I like this phrase is because each of your ketamine journeys may be vastly different from one another. Even if, for example, you took the same dose in the same way at 2 different sessions. This is why your mileage may vary.